Okay, and I'm back. I decided to close the stream there. Just being a dick. Everything crashed on me. So I went ahead, retested my sound, made sure everything was going better, and I am back. And, have the general opinion of through everything that just happened. And yes, I mentioned it earlier, but I still haven't been to bed. And once more, back into the air castle. Hopefully this time we won't crash on the very bottom damn floor. Alright. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, everyone's... Wait a minute. Oh. You're serious, aren't you? I'm not even willing to walk the screen back down. How? How did it undo the save I had? I am filled with excitement. I've saved recently a few times, for those of you who are joining in for this section. And everything that was in the past section that we went to climate troll, don't worry about it. Didn't happen. The game just undid it. It's all fine. It's all fine. Those few levels we got there, yeah, ignore them. We're buying a new reflect shield for Kyra. The third time. Making sure it's equipped. And fuck everything. We're gonna go back into the air castle. Climate troll was useless and can go rot. Got a couple thousand Meseta there, and that was it. No special abilities for Ren. I mean, there was no android parts. Oh, I am filled with frustration at this, but you know what? It's the air castle. If you're not angry, someone did something wrong. It was probably you. Alright, so disregarding all those levels we did with everyone, I mean it's entirely irrelevant. We can surely make them back faster here. Oh, I wish I had a speed up button. Oh, I wish I had a speed up button. Yes. Yes, the center tile in this room is a free heal. We're going to be leveling up a little bit because the game robbed me of a few. You know what? I have an idea. I'm just gonna make the best macro for raping everything possible on the screen. And we're just gonna step into the rest area every other time. It'll be fine. It'll be a fun macro in just a moment. You know what? State, status, agility, and dexterity. 43, 45, 45, 44, 47. I just don't want one of the slower people doing earlier in the order. That would be awkward. Can't believe we lost Tandil. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get that level back shortly. It's Rune's 27th level, I think he learns it on. We're almost there already. Oh wait, Kyra and Rune are supposed to both be using Gra. I'm going to have to change that. Crap. Oh, never mind. Rika's attack just kills those anyway. Everything's better forever. Which is the incredibly painful way for everything that's not me. Because if the game's gonna rob me, we're just gonna be angry people. And I could have been fighting Lassic right now. That's no real loss. I'd have died to him anyway. Alright then, so... Should bring this up really quick here. I don't know if anyone else has been to McDonald's lately, but their breakfast menu's seen a little change, and... I figure if nothing else I can talk about that. I mean, they've recently been featuring biscuit-style like McMuffins. Like, rather than on a McMuffin, you can get it on a biscuit, and that stuff is delicious. It can be a little bit dry, I'm willing to yield that point. However, I find it very tasty. Oh goodness. And Runa's Tandil again. We're catching up to where we were. A lot of the live streams constantly tell... Alright, you know what? I'm going to generate a random number. I pick 4. Oops, didn't mean to run. Meant to use my macro. I was going to say something too now. I have no idea what it was. Darn, I lost that train of thought that second. Alright, so... Trying a little bit more comfy in the computer chair here. It's going to be it for a while yet. I really should step back on that healing tile. This is like 3 or 4 fights in a row. Ren is just going to do nothing. Oh, well, eventually he'll know a second burst rock. Yay! Surprise round! If we weren't able to heal fully between fights, this would be awkward. Darn, those dimension worms are bad for money. Let me see. What is there to talk about? I am drawing a massive blank. I've recently started reading a new book. It's called Magicians. One of my friends lent it to me, and it's actually really interesting so far. I'm probably going to bring it up again later on. Once I have it downstairs with me, like, I think it's up... Oh, actually, no, it's right over there. I guess while we're running through the macro, I might be able to reach it. Stretch cords. I'll have to undo the, what's it called? Velcro. That keeps all my cords tied together nice and tight and helps keep everything organized. So I can get up and walk away from the screen in just a moment once we start another round. Are there no random... Alright, there we go. Alright then, so I've got it right here in my hands. Ooh, Chaz gained a level. Let's see. Now, the book is called The Magicians. It's by Lev Grossman here. It's fantastic so far. About 60 pages in. Did that in about, well, one sitting, and it was a little cut and dry at first, and it's just really kicked off. And I really wish they would stop trying to use Death Spell on me. I mean, if I wasn't beside a full healing tile, I would be very, very unhappy if one of those actually succeeded. Right now I'm rebinding all the spare... Oh, not... Yeah, all the spare, cord I have. Because my headphones here have quite a long cord, and it comes with a very handy Velcro attachment on it. Because I hate it when stuff gets splayed everywhere. Alright then. Yeah, by the way, if anyone's ever curious about my recording setup, I'm just doing this off my basic laptop I do everything off of. That's why I have such, That's why I have such, a violently lacking processor there. And, right now I'm using my, Razer, Banshee, headphones. They have a really sick microphone, really high sound quality. I mean, they're an excellent quality. It's my laptop that's kind of lackluster in all regards. Simple plug-and-play mic option on it. Using the obvious Livestream Procaster to get everything done there. It's incredibly simple in its elegance. I don't want anything overly complicated because, well, we've covered how the processing chip in my computer is a Dorito. Alright, we're now back up to the point where Kyra was. So this leveling isn't taking terribly long. I mean, I'm still horribly unimpressed with how everything went there at the Climatrol Center at Frieza. I mean, things didn't even go very well at the Climatrol. I just got decent experience there. By the way, if anyone's curious as to why Rika is able to damage the Dimension Worms, it's because she still has the Silver Tusk equipped. It allows her to, again, harm evil creatures. And they are quite malicious. Alright then, so we're getting excellent XP here, making pretty good time. I wonder when Ren's actually going to pick up his second use of Burst Rock per heal. And yes, the macro option is just... oh, it is a godsend. Like, wow, took that and ran with it just forever. Like, just seeing this concept of a preset attack pattern you can just program in, oh my goodness. The game is so kind in that, in only that regard. It wants you to spend time, not waste it. Alright then. Everything is doing fantastic. 27, 30, 28, 27... Yeah, Kyra and Rika are each up a level on where they were, I do believe. Oh, and I have some savage yawns going on. Oh, I used the wrong macro. This might be awful. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awful. I might figure out how much HP they have, though. Yeah, they have 4. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I hate you, Air Castle. Why am I grinding? Ren gains a level and does not pick up another use of Burst Rock. Ah, come on. Come on. Cut me some slack. And goes Rika, who leveled up. No, it was Rune, okay. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, so shortly enough, I'm gonna hop out, save, and hop back in, and make a really fast. No, I'm lying entirely. There's no way to make a fast pass at Lassic. I mean, I can make a slow, torturous pass at Lassic, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a fast one. All right, and there's a request for a topic for dialogue. Let's see what that is. Anything to keep me talking. So if I'm talking, I'm yawning less. And actually making this worthwhile to listen to. First 10 days of survival in a zombie apocalypse. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, now. Let's, what scenario are we looking at here? Do we want just my surroundings, like how I would react to it where I am now in my current state? If today were day 1? So I could handle that. I could try and hypothesize for, let's say, a little bit larger of an area, like Ottawa or Toronto or Montreal. Because my particular layout would be pretty... I got it pretty well worked out by now, I think. Just going with my regular layout I have planned for right now. Step 1 is there's a Mycore right across the street. Parameters being I have 1 free chance at travel. So I can travel... Like, what do you mean exactly by that? Do you mean I could get, like, within 20 kilometers? Or wherever you want within Ontario? Ooh, interesting. Okay, well... In all honesty, like, within Ontario or Michigan is my basic geographic, Southern Ontario, Northern Michigan. Alright, so I would probably, given the option, stick right around to the area I'm in here, almost. Like, let's just go right into the scenario then. Let's just say it happens, and today is day 1. What do you do? Alright. From here, I would probably immediately head over to the Mycore across the street. Now, I'm not going to do any travel by vehicle, because the roads will be jammed. There'll be too much panic, there'll be too much accidents, traffic jams, like a death sentence. Step 1 is head across the street to Mycore. Now, there, I can pick up a half-dozen baseball bats, no problem. Especially in zombie apocalypse, I'll just take them, no worries. Start from wherever I want? Oh, starting from here is fine. I'll just start from my basement. So hit up the Mycore, grab about a half dozen to a dozen bats, and I want a duffel bag. So I'll probably pick up a duffel bag there as well. And if they have any in stock, a Canadian jersey, because fuck yeah. Alright, so from there, I have a basic travel plan. It's walk back home. Walk back home, pull out the phone book, and go look up one particular friend I have, specific address. She and her parents live about 25 minutes out of town, and they have a bunch of land out there. They have a nice big house, they have wide vision range, and her father's a cop, so they have access to firearms. Goal 1 is get out there. I'm going to do it on foot. I'm going to load up a duffel bag with 4 bats or so. 4 to 6 bats. Some clothes and some basic food. And just start walking. Well, I guess, no, I made a promise that I have to go pick someone else up. Or set up a meeting. We have kind of a halfway set up meeting point. Because she wants to walk out there too. Like, we have a group of people that have got a pretty established survival plan. And my goal is to get out there. I'm going to do it on foot with a bat in hand. Now, anyone who knows me knows... Alright. Ambushed by 30 zombies halfway. First of all, there's no way to get ambushed by zombies. And I expect to encounter somewhere within 15 to 50 zombies along the way. Probably in groups of 2 and 3. Maybe a group of 7 or 8 at one point, because there's no way there'd be 30 zombies milling together. Unless there's someone dying, and that's going to be loud. And if someone's busy dying, it's going to be nice and loud, I'm going to be able to move through it. Not really much of a problem. Now, the reason I have the bats is I got a hell of a swing and can cave a skull. A zombie's not a problem. A single zombie, 2 zombies, 3 zombies, not a threat. If we find somewhere upwards of 10 zombies, I have a few options. I can try and do the walking kite, because everyone who knows me knows I'm not going to run. There's no point running from a zombie, they have indefinite stamina. Running only buys you momentary distance to formulate a plan. You use time as opposed to... Like, it's to think. Running is to think, not to escape. Barring them finding some other poor sap between your run. And honestly, halfway for 25 minutes of driving, I'm expecting to find at least 30 zombies to kill. Also, person I'm meeting up with has a family collection of katanas. She's going to probably bring 2 of those. That might make it a lot easier for cleaving. Because a zombie might be able to block a bat swing with a lucky arm position, but you can't block a katana with your arm. So I should be able to strike a fatal blow every single time. And with that logic, I should be able to carve down any pack of 6 or less zombies quickly. If caught off guard by 30 or more, at worst, I power walk away. Killing any that get near, because they can't all approach as one giant morass. Like, simply walking into a narrow hallway or into an alleyway even. I got at most 6 feet wide. I can slowly back up and kill. Like, that allows for rough psych zombie direction control. Alright, girl with you hurts her ankle during the battle. Funny thing, I have an agreement with everyone. It's that your job is to take care of yourself. And since I'm only moving at a walking pace, she's gonna have to limp along. I'm not carrying anyone, I'm not dragging anyone. I maintain safety in an area. If they want to be in that area, that's fine. If they don't, that's unfortunate for them. May sound a little cruel, but we're in an apocalypse. I don't have time to babysit. Alright, and on that note, hopefully Marie never watches this. Alright, so... Okay. Should be able to make it out there within 6 hours. Now, assuming that it's the first day of a zombie apocalypse, all cell phone towers should still be functioning properly in satellites. Because while it will spread, it won't spread at the rate of shutting down society within the first 4 days, I do believe. 4 to 6 days, everything should still be functioning. I should still be able to maintain contact with anyone I need to. And organize any meeting locations, any pickup of supplies. And really, once we're out there, like once we're even just out of basic town area, the odds of even running, like, and I live on the outskirts of town, making it incredibly easy to make my way out. Like, I quite literally can hit the outskirts of town and then from there travel outside of town limits the entire way. Like, quite literally, I can be on a highway in 5 minutes of walking. So, not a problem there. I can be out of town, snap of the fingers. Should anyone be able to manage a vehicle, if they can get one out of the city, that would just speed up the process. There's roughly a dozen of us focusing on getting to this location. And once we're there, we can all begin to fortify the area. Since it's out of town, it's perfect for while we're out there. We can, like, they have a garden, like, they can grow vegetables. They can, like, out in the middle of the nowhere out there, there are several farms, like we can set up chickens, cows. Like, it's a fantastic set. Oh, shit, I used the wrong macro again. Alright, we can go ahead and set all that up. It'll be fantastic. Set up some high walls, like maybe 10 feet high even. Decent gate. And as time passes, we can extend it. Increase the range of the property, like, just move it out. Move out our safety zone. Reinforce the walls, make them more effective, let's say. We can probably do a few resource runs into town, like grab copper wiring and other things like that, to be able to set up, let's say, we can definitely set up our own generator as well, like just an exercise bike or two, to run like small generators to generate energy and electricity for us. That way we can maintain like some standard of living. Let's see what else. We could probably maintain some form of video. I don't mean like a live journal or any form of recorded journal. I mean more of a security camera system to keep track of the grounds, and with at least a dozen of us, if not more. We can always have someone at the cameras taking a look at what's going around the grounds, make sure no one gets in, nothing happens on any of the walls. We can set up a few like makeshift towers, like just something that you can use to see over the wall, so you can pick off any zombies milling around the outside, because we wouldn't want them to build up. I was just asking for trouble. And once we've got a stable base out there, we can just work our way outwards, constantly expanding, setting up safe grounds. And eventually we'll be able to probably house, like maybe after the first year, we should be able to house about 60 people safely, just by building an extra probably 2 buildings. And that'll allow us to expand our farmland more, and it'll just be great. As well, as great as the zombie apocalypse can be, it'll be a great scenario for surviving. Of course, getting out there is as simple as walking, like I mentioned. Hit up my car, write down some directions, and take off. The only real concern I have is with the immediate surroundings we have here, because the townhouses and the apartment building. If infection hits the apartment building, that's going to be a lot of zombies fast. The other problem is that right near the college, that's a gathering point for people. That's a focal point where people would gather, and an infection could easily spread quickly once it breaks in. And once it breaks in, there's going to be zombies heading in all directions. Down London, down Wellington. And Wellington's a street I take to get to the highway. And I have to walk right by the college, almost. I don't like that location. I have to do this quickly. Like, immediately go to the washroom, grab my core stuff, come back in, write down directions, and go. Get just outside of town and hold out for Marie there. If she can make it, everything's fine. If she can't, well, we still have communication systems up. I'd be able to have a chat with her, make sure everything's going okay. If she's looking like if it's looking like she won't be able to make it out, I can just take off, get going on my own, and be where I want to be shortly. So everything should be fine in that regard. I'm gonna check on our levels after this fight here, see how everyone's doing. All right, once everyone's level 30, let's say, I'll go ahead and go make a sprint for the bottom. I'm gonna go save. I'll probably save. Well, I'm definitely gonna save first. I mean, the fight with Lassic is a little bit luck-based. And by a little bit luck-based, I mean, if he just decides to rape you, it's gonna happen. But that was a fun topic. We covered the fact that I'm willing to openly abandon anyone else if they can't maintain basic ability to walk. That I do have a plan, and it involves being able a quick and easy access out of town, along with bringing some weaponry with me, light, easy things to travel with, and that I do have a goal. How could the house be taken already? Like, there's almost nobody out there. And if it is, that's actually, I don't want to say better, but there could only be 4 people out there maximum. The girl, her parents, and if her sister came back from Toronto that particular weekend, that would be 4. And the house is still an excellent location to set up a base. And having to worry about 4 infected at most, that's easily doable. Alright, you know what? I'm going to cut here for a short while. Actually, I have something I have to go and have to do. And I'm going to be back within the next 20 minutes or so. And I'll see you guys then.